Hi everyone, today I'm going to be drawing a birdhouse with a bird in it. You can use my idea as an inspiration, take it in your own direction, or you could follow step by step. Hope you enjoy. I wanted to give you some ideas so that you know you don't have to follow exactly with what my drawing is. This is the one I'm going to be drawing today with the tree. We'll put some leaves in it and we'll have a bird in the picture. You could do a drawing of a birdhouse looking straight onto it, or you could show the side a little bit to show that it has some depth to it. Some birdhouses are hung up on the trees. Some of them are actually like nailed into the tree. I'm not sure how that works. Some of them are attached to fences. Your birdhouse might look exactly like the house that you live in, or you might make it circular, a little bit funky with some patterns. Maybe you have quite a few different holes where the birds can get their food. I wanted to show you a few more ideas. This one kind of looks like a turtle shell now, I'm going to say, but you can have circular birdhouses like this attached to trees. You could even have a birthday cake birdhouse. I also wanted to show this. I see a lot in people's yards. In their garden, they'll have like a post sticking up, and then they'll have sometimes one birdhouse, but sometimes it's even like a whole village of birdhouses. So you don't have to do just one if you don't want. You could even design like your own landscaping. So I did want to give you some inspiration so you know you don't have to follow my how to draw video exactly. I'm going to start by drawing my tree trunk, and I'm going to go a little bit away from the edge of the paper. Yours doesn't have to look exactly like mine. I'm not going to show the entire tree. I'm going to have it be cut off, so I'm not going to show the very top of it with all the leaves. You notice my line is not straight. You don't have to worry about it being perfect here. And then I'm going to decide how thick I want my tree to be. And I'm going to make another line that's also not perfect. I'm going to stop. And I'm going to make a branch coming out. And I find that if I do really quick motions, it'll help it so that it's not, such a perfect line. If you go slowly, it's harder to make it look, more natural. So I'm going to finish my tree. Maybe I'll have a little nub sticking out. Okay. And you can go back in and add more details later, but if you want, you can do like a circle or a knot in the tree, add some texture and bark with just some quick lines. And again, I find that if you do really quick motions, it helps it look more natural and not like too perfect for the lines. So now I'm going to draw my actual birdhouse. I'm going to make a line coming out of the tree, a super small one. And this is my tie where my birdhouse is going to be attached. Decide what you want the shape of your birdhouse to be. I'm going to stick with the drawing I showed you with a triangle roof, a pretty simple one. So starting from this attachment where it's hooked onto the tree, I'm going to make a line going down. And your triangle for your roof, if you're choosing to do a triangle, might be like this. It might be wider. It's all good. So I'm basically drawing a triangle without the bottom part here. I'm going to go back over those lines like this. And now I'm going to draw two lines going down from the edge of that triangle. I notice my lines are coming in a little bit, and that's okay. So for the bottom of mine, I'm just going to connect these two lines. And then I'm going to draw a rectangle down here too for the bottom. Okay. Now to draw the bird, I'm going to start with its head. So the bird is going to be feeding where the opening is, where the seeds are. So you might want to have, if you have one hole, it might be in the middle. If you have a few different openings, you can choose where it is. You can draw more than one bird also. I'm just going to show you one. I'm going to start to draw a circle, but I'm not going to close it all the way up. That is the back of the bird's head because its face is inside the birdhouse. So its wings, its body, are going to look like a football or a lemon kind of standing up. And don't worry about it being perfect because you can add feathers here. So it's kind of like parentheses actually. And I'm going to do two lines in the middle because its wings are kind of folded back. So I'm adding some more lines just to show that there's, feathers there. In its tail, You can have its tail be pointy. I'm going to have my tail, I'm going to do not a perfect line, but a line going down, another on the other side, and then I'm just going to do a wave to connect them and draw some feathers in there. Mine looks very dark because I'm using black Sharpie, but with your pencil you can make changes and make more marks here. It will look more natural. Okay, so now I'm going to draw an even bigger circle, and of course I'm not going to draw the whole circle, otherwise I'd be drawing on top of the bird, but this is the opening where it is getting its food. Okay, if you want, you can make a little rectangle here that the bird might be putting its feet on so it can relax and get its food. And now you can add some decorations. So you can take the time to decorate yours a little bit more, but I'm going to move on so my video isn't super long. Now you can add some things in the background. Maybe you can draw your yard back here or some more trees, or maybe a bird that's close up, a bigger bird flying. I'm going to add some leaves here. So it's kind of like the shape of the bird actually, like a raindrop. And again, I like to do this kind of quickly because it makes it so it's not perfect. The leaves that you see outside are not going to be all the same and perfect. I'm going to draw some smaller branches coming off. Okay. And maybe some more feathers. So if you want, you could even add some more birds on your branch. You could add some more holes so different birds could be there at the same time. I'm curious to see what you come up with and what bird design you choose. There's so many different options. And make sure you send me a picture of your art. If you want to share it, you can send it to my email or Seesaw. I would love to see what you make. All right, thank you.